Welcome to Kevin's Critters, Chinchillas on the Loose. We're here at the Valley View Chinchilla Ranch. Let's go take a look. Laurel showed me around the Chinchilla Ranch and taught me about chinchillas and the business of breeding. Laurel said the Chinchilla Ranch started in 1966 in Santa Ana, California. And when they got too big, they moved their ranch to where they are today, which is Vista, California. They have one male to every 8 females for breeding purposes, and the male has access to roam from each of its females' cages. Oh, why did you start the chinchilla?
They told us we could become millionaires, and we're still trying. We haven't made it yet. The standard gray is the basic animal, and it's the foundation of the whole herd. And then every color that we have is an accident of nature, and then we develop that accident until we have a bunch of them of that color. And the whites are hard to raise because you can't breed a white to a white. The babies will die, the mother will lose it, so we breed a white to a gray and pray for a white. And sometimes we'll get a gray, a white, or the mixture of the two that we call mosaic. And the ebonies, they're hard to get. They're not really hard to raise, but they're rare. Not very many people have those. And they're the same price as the whites because they're so scarce.
Even though the Valley View Chinchilla Ranch got started raising chinchillas for the fur trade, now they just raise them for pets because it makes everyone happy and they make more money in the pet trade. Did you know that chinchillas can live up to 22 years and sometimes even longer? And did you know that chinchillas are endangered in the wild? My friend Victoria will tell us more after this. I'm Kevin Anderson.
And this is Buddy, and I'm Victoria Watkinson, and you're watching Kevin's Critters.
I'm here with my friend Victoria, and we're going to learn a little bit about chinchillas. Can you talk a little bit about chinchillas?
Sure, Kevin. Well, chinchillas are very small animals. They're, medium-sized, really. They're about the size of a small rabbit. It's about this big. There's a couple different species of chinchillas. You might see short-tailed chinchillas, which are a little bit bigger in their bodies and slightly shorter tails. And you might also see long-tailed chinchillas, which are a little bit smaller but have much longer tails. And both of these species live in really tough areas to live in. The long-tailed chinchilla lives way up in the mountains and is a great hopper to hop from rock to rock. And they're actually what we call vulnerable. That means that there's not that many of them left, and pretty soon, if we're not careful, they might go into endangered status. Now, the short-tailed chinchilla, however, is critically endangered. There's very few of them left. And normally their habitat is a little further down the mountains, almost into savanna-type grasslands. And critically endangered means that if we don't take some immediate action to help save them, that they're very likely to go extinct.
Now it's time for Kevin's Critter Quiz!
Okay, the question is, what do chinchillas bathe in? Is it A, water, B, sand, or C, a pile of their own dung? I'll tell you the answer after this.
I'm Kevin Anderson, and you're watching Kevin's Critters, Chinchilla on the Loose.
Welcome back to Kevin's quiz. The question was, what do chinchillas bathe in? If you guessed B, sand, you are correct. Chinchillas can't get wet here. Here's Casey to tell us why.
Chinchillas cannot get wet because they have this coat. It's very, very thick, very soft, and it's very, very dense, because chinchillas have 65 to 75 hairs per follicle, as for humans only have 1 hair per follicle. Since the fur is so dense, if water was to get inside of it, it would not be able to air dry, causing fungal infections including ringworm.
Gotta go, but see you next time on Kevin's Critters! Dude, the shirt's inside out.
It's a new band.